application chosen for this paper prototype was the development of a new interface in Blackboard to allow instructors to review forums, grade student responses, review responses, and view statistics about all the responses. The paper prototype was made in a software called Pencil, both available for Mac OS and Windows, that allows designers to create wireframes for prototypes. Users tested with the prototype had to enter Forum 1, view all ungraded responses, and finish grading all the discussions in the forum. After this, they were required to review and print all the responses as well as the statistics. Users had to click on Forum 1, where they will see all the discussions or responses made by all the students as clickable objects. They had to filter all the ungraded discussions and start clicking on each one of them, type a response, type a comment for the response, assign a score, save the score, and continue doing this until all ungraded responses were graded. After this, they were required to preview all the responses and then print for them to be brought to the class. After performing this step, their final task was to review the statistics and also print all the results. Performing the user testing, several issues were identified with the design. First of all, the interface shows all the responses are clickable objects, so the user starts to make a mapping where all these boxes with this information are related to be buttons. So as these other links don't look like the buttons of the responses, they don't seem to be clickable, the user had a hard time to find where to click to preview the responses and as well as the statistics. Also, the filtering area is not very well signaled. One of the participants had a difficult time finding where to filter all the ungraded responses. Finally, the navigation doesn't tell the user where he is in the current state of the window. If the user enters forum 1, there is no feedback on which forum he is or which state of this hierarchy of links he is. Low-fidelity prototypes are a really powerful tool to test interface concepts. In this example, without many significant changes or any coding at all, it was identified that there's a big issue on telling the user where he is, in which forum he is, or what state of the window he is looking at in terms of the navigation in the left panel. If this was identified on an already coded interface, it would have taken a lot of significant changes on the code to relate these links and make a hierarchy out of them to indicate the user the current state of the window. Also, the low fidelity prototype software such as Pencil allows designers to create pages with a great amount of interactions without making any code. That will also enable the user to perform the task as if it was the final window or the final product. For example, by filtering by ungraded responses and after grading and reviewing one of the responses, the fact that after grading one of the two responses that were ungraded and then being left with just one tells also the user that a change in the state of the code was made where only one response is left to be graded. This is also a very powerful characteristic of low fidelity prototype, which can also be done with no coding at all.